Hey y'all, regional greetings and Southern hospitality bows to you. It's me, the USA South Bow's biggest subconsciously awake claimant, the dominant male 31007 Bows plug, claimer, and founder from the US South. The one in said family dad calls one bow above all Southern hospitality, which is also my regional superpower gift exclusively given to me by 31007 in Vallejo one night, the city where the original Crusaders was at when that population started in California. I'm the first Louisianan to start a Louis for Life path in 1997, paging individuals in Vallejo, and is still here today. Shouts out to the USA self-sustaining greats. Still bumping natural selection. And let me know when you get a physical feat for over 24 years and another second. Made the subconsciously awake leveling event way as a person instead of the old manually made way. And to the foreigner's religion's favorite color. No thanks. I put faith in the USA and its code for Louis. On my flesh, your color won't win. You should have chosen to accept 31007 into your life, and your USA origin stories would be real USA origin stories. And like I said, we back here. LSU, NC State. The recruiting is done, everything bumping. Let's see, make sure it's an All American. See, watching this. Let's see if it get folded at the end of the season. Let's see if everybody folds at the end of the season. Let me use the bathroom. We'll get started in this game.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see, the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tigers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Second down, he'll throw it. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hurts. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost it.
Oh, shit, bad kick.
LSU
Horrible
will
kick.
bring the punt team on the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. So NC State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Schwartz. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Oh, big hits. Big hits.
It was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Wolfpack line up facing 3rd and approximately half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to...
Damn.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on 3rd down. Oh,
Good catch.
Spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They'll leave it with him. Past the first down marker and still running. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years, but the foundation, the running game.
Don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because if you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some bounds and keep defenses off guard. But I think LSU does a really good job of always establishing the run game first. Then they'll get to their playmakers and all the speed.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, after having to punt on their last drive in the opponent's territory, it looked like things were finally going positively offensively. This drive,
Oh, come on.
out at the very end because they give up a sack. I think in critical down and distances, they just have got to be better with execution, making sure they have the right play call on and getting rid of the football on time. But back-to-back punts, no bueno for this offense.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field.
Come on,
They
guys.
hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with...
There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. That's reeled in. It's Jefferson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyways, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Good hit, good tackle. Good wrap-up.
Knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
I'm one bow above all Southern hospitality.
Wants to bring it back. And they'll get him down after
I don't need no nickname known as Lewis. That's not a good nickname for the plug.
Run the offense out onto the field. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing.
I'm not going to do it the way the foreigner does it.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run.
My nickname is one bow above all Southern hospitality.
And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed in the middle. It's Price. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Did you go on tour in 2004?
Here with 2nd and short. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And after that,
My nickname is one bow above all Southern hospitality.
Score 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense.
You weren't even in Solana County Jail showing 31007. I'm the one nicknamed one bow above all Southern hospitality. You don't throw them bows when Vallejo Walu in on the block. Vallejo Pagers didn't teach you anything. Make noises and show numbers.
He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Boston College will need to mount a comeback But these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. They're trailing by 13 to Georgia Tech. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking for space. It's Edwards. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Wolfpack with
I hope Confederates rob you. I hope Confederates rob you of your stealing artists' earnings.
To the air, it's Swartz. Unloads to the right. Makes the catch. It's Rhodes. He's in the plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. It's a reverse. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to...
Ah! Big hit!
Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
LSU 7, NC State 0.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep.
Ah!
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage.
My nickname's One Bow above all Southern hospitality.
All off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Find some fresh air. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Price.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the running back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. Gets open down the middle. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. And this defense, its head is spinning. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Going with the counter play here. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Middleton. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll send out the kicker here. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Quarterback keeps it. Out of the crowd.
Come on, guys.
He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Man, that dude just hits the gas and just goes. How nice is it as an offensive coordinator to have a quarterback that you can run just like a tailback? And you got a tailback in the backfield with him all the time.
This defense has
Leave it all on the physical contact sports fields of the greatest.
defensive ends, but from the outside.
Physical contact sports lead with the body for life.
And they come off the ball.
Always lead with the body to make physical contact when it's physical contact sports.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Looking for room, it's Edwards. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
What?
It's Edwards.
Get on the ground, little dude.
They stop him short of the sticks and
On the ground.
Wolfpack will line up.
You ain't see no left arm cheating there.
Try to really get into this one. Catches it at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field.
Particularly foreigner, I don't agree with that.
Along with Jesse, they'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Middleton. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw's got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first
Good
down.
run.
I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves.
Good run.
Moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
To the ground with the back. Turning it on. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
I'm one bow above all Southern hospitality.
He's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive.
My nickname's One Bow above all Southern hospitality.
Another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
My nickname is One Bow above all Southern hospitality. Does Miami do porn? What?
Off play action.
Oh.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far.
Damn.
Big play stops the drive. Brought down at the 11 as he was trying to find
I
enough
think we
room
get the
to
ball
take it
back
for the pick six.
at the half, but we got to stop him from scoring.
Running back searching for a hole. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line.
My nickname's One Bow above all Southern hospitality.
They're going to ride this running back. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6.
Put it all on a physical contact field
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that
and lead with the
early in
body
drive,
when you do
can
it.
Turn around, hand it off, get a push up front. and
That's
go
how
get
two
lots
physical
of-
bodies make contact, leading
Scanning the field.
with the body for life.
Quick strike complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. NC State comes to the line.
My nickname's One Bow above all Southern hospitality.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this
I hope
drive would
Confederates
do
rob
wonders
you.
for their confidence.
I hope Confederates rob your stealing artists.
And they've got to convert here.
I hope Confederates rob your stealing artists' learnings.
Wants to throw on
For
third
cheating,
down.
leading with the body for lifers.
Got his man downfield.
I hope Confederates rob your stealing artists' earnings.
Down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Gage. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You can't call me a color.
2nd and long. Wants to go up top.
Get it on the ground. Sack.
Down at the 40.
This ain't USA the first day. This ain't day 0 USA.
The tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often.
This ain't day 0 USA.
They can feel that pressure. Keep getting them on
This
the
ain't
ground.
day 1
That's why they
USA.
built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier.
Oh, he got scared.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown.
MALE.
They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Finds his tight end. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Makes the grab. It's Middleton. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire.
Damn.
We're close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole.
My nickname is One Bow above all Southern hospitality.
Starting at their own 13.
I hope Confederates rob you, stealing artists of their earnings.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Hope Confederates rob your stealing artists of its earnings.
Here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I hope Confederates rob you.
back to throw. It's Schwartz. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be
Oh, Confederates rob you.
hit there forces second down.
I hope Confederates rob
Made the
you.
connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
I hope Confederates rob you. You can't call me a color because I'm a code.
Down he goes at the 22.
I hope Confederates rob you.
Nice is it as a defensive coordinator to have a guy that can absolutely
I hope Confederates rob
terrorize
you.
quarterbacks. He had 4 sacks last week. He's got 2 today. This guy is lighting it up.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down.
The foreigners were arresting each other before 1990. The foreigners still doing it right. Aren't you under arrest? Foreigners still saving you.
Get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Looking downfield, it's Schwartz. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Foreigner, I don't listen to you. You're not no USA origin story. You ain't got no advice. You ain't got no advice on being USA origin.
Out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
You ain't got no advice on being a USA origin. You're a foreigner. You're just a foreigner religion's favorite color. You ain't got no USA origin advice.
Coming out of halftime, they were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now, they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Just keeps slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. And
I hope Confederates rob you if you're stealing artist earnings.
But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an...
Sack!
Gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And it's been a long day for this offense.
Go to that city and be illegal gang activity yourself.
It's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers. And
Go ruin your own life.
Has been flying around.
Between the uprights, it's good. This is now a 7-point game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Navy is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Joe Bellino and Roger Staubach among the legends to wear that uniform.
Quick completion on the out route.
I'm not going to be illegal Vallejo gang activity for you. You're a foreigner.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash.
My YOLO.
You should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Well,
My
LSU
nickname's One
receivers are
Bow above
known
all
for
Southern
their
hospitality.
swagger. That is
Never the West
swagger
Side set.
well earned after that.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud, Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Middleton.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there.
I hope Confederates rob you of your still-leading artist
When the
earnings.
running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. Once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand.
And into the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, LSU. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score.
Number 16, set to kick it off.
You ain't even the first foreigner country that favorite religion's holy color. Your favorite foreigner religion's favorite color. Your foreigner religion's favorite color, you're not even the first person of. Or the first foreigner country.
This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
Or the last.
Down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to...
I'm the nicknamed one known as One Ball Southern Hospitality.
You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now on first down from the 30.
I'm the 31007 Bows plug of the South.
Dropping back, it's Schwartz. There's the pressure. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
You're not a 3177 family. You ain't the 3177 set, the 3177 gang, you're fake.
Long way to go.
A foreigner liar. Just getting duller color.
They'll run play action. The sure hands, it's Jefferson. He almost picked up the first down on that one. But
You won't even prove it to Vallejo that you're 31007 set founder. Or the 317 gang founder. You ain't got ambition like that.
Really in trouble. He'll go to the sneak. And he just needed a few inches.
Prove it to Vallejo, California, not me. Weak ambition.
NC State to bring the punt.
You don't want to take your USA funding to back
These
that?
guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Really good job on the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. LSU will dive into the playbook here on.
I hope Confederates rob you of your still-leading artist earnings.
They can do it again. Defense there.
I hope Confederates rob you of your still-leading artist earnings.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play.
I'm born in
And the
Louisiana.
big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Got it behind the line. It's hooked. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
I didn't lose in my family.
Play on first down.
I don't lose in my family.
Air on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure at the 22.
I'm the one nicknamed One Bow above all Southern hospitality. You don't throw them bows and Vallejo better not Louis on the block.
You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
I love quarterbacks that are decisive and that put the mustard on the passes. When you need to put the ball on a line in a hurry with some extra hot sauce, you have to do it. Good job, quarterback, understanding zone and hitting that curve.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Hauls it in, looking for space.
You're not the 3100 step regional family of mine, or immediate.
They've got the big fellas out there.
I hope Confederates rob you of your steel leading artist earnings.
On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. From the gun, running back gets the give. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Physically challenged translation.
On first down, it's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Schwartz. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Rhodes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. North Carolina State.
I hope Confederates rob your steel leading artist earnings.
They're looking to pass in the red zone. Breaks the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman.
Way to get to the quarterback.
The quarterback that gets hits on them that make them feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
I hope Confederates rob you of your steel leading artist earnings.
The Wolfpack had to settle for the field goal.
I don't care if you got a foreigner.
And you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust.
You ain't got no USA origin stories.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. How about that play to get
I hope a Confederate robs you of your steel leading artist earnings.
In the last couple of weeks, man,
I'll keep saying it. I ain't gonna say nothing new for a foreigner who can't even admit he's over 400 years old.
You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside.
Don't need to.
At the 23-yard line. NC
Hope
State
Confederates rob you of your steel leading artist earnings.
These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
You ain't got no origin stories. You're a foreigner. Foreigner's religion favorite color. You ain't got USA origin stories. You man-made letters. You're foreigners, man-made letters. You ain't got no USA origin story. You ain't man-made numbers like USA. You man-made letters. You ain't USA's man-made numbers.
Looking to throw, it's Schwartz. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field.
Number 10 on to kick it away.
No fair catches here, looking for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Handoff from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap.
Look at that shit. How you let him right?
Just doing safe runs inside the tackles. Like
Crazy
right
defense.
You just got
Crazy blocking right there.
You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Heaves it on the run. And
good D.
Incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown.
Confederates rob you of your still leading earnings in the night. Oh, Confederates rob you of your still leading artist earnings.
The officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Oh, Confederates rob you of your still leading artist earnings.
And they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose.
Safety!
That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
Big Zion wins.
Sometimes when they get pressed and they know they got to go fast and they got to put points on the board.
And I'm not talking about the
Pelicans.
Pelicans.
They get a little bit reckless, and they do right here. They give up the safety. Now down multiple possessions. And
no, son.
Off, the chances of them winning just went way downhill.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Running into the open space.
Brings it out to the 38, and the LSU offense will take over.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Time to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line.
What?
And just like that,
And what?
Put it on the ground, get the first down.
And you recovered it.
They catch a break. The wide receiver, you could tell, man, trying to fight for extra yards after the catch. Coughs it up, but what do you know? Bounces right back to him, and he says, yes, please, I will take that.
Big TD. Big TD. Big TD.
They're on their way to a 3-0 start.
My nickname's One Bow above all Southern hospitality.
This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points.
I'm the 31007 Bows plug in the U.S. South. Nobody USA South born broke my USA South time record in Vallejo, California. Throwing in bows while Louis on the block. One bow above all Southern hospitality. Exclusive hood. Exclusive USA origin. You ain't claiming like that. Get your regional grades up.
But I'm not ready to say this team is out of it.
Go United States of America.
This group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Rice. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw at Schwartz. Here's a hit. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Looks as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He's going to throw deep right side. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. NC State on the move, set up with another 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Scoop.
I hope Confederates rob you if you're still leading artist earnings.
Just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Back to pass.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone.
Snap! What?
Touchdown!
Ooh. Ooh. How you didn't interfere with that?
Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
The hell was that?
So underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver.
Disrupt the catch.
To know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys. Great when you're throwing into the end zone.
Next time, disrupt the catch. Why'd you stop? That knows horrible D. Just stop there and then put a hand up.
Coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The give to the tailback. Makes it past the marker. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. When you're in the 4th quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off.
Hope Confederates rob you of your still leading artist earnings.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field
Yeah,
position.
save me 31007 did.
Salt this clock away and get a W.
Hope Confederates rob you of your still leading artist earnings. You're not even a set for
And that's
31007.
two really good plays in a row by this defense. So you've
Some
come up
fake
with the
fake
forces
Muppet.
down. One more big stop. Now I can get him to punt the football, give my offense a
Fake
chance
hood.
to go down the field and to score some points.
Fake hood.
LSU getting
You can
set.
sound normal, but you want to sound like a fake hoodster.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Oh, God damn, bad. I saw him looking for that one too.
Into this team. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Wolfpack. How about that D making the play and lining up?
You're still a fake hood star. You can sound normal if you want to be a fake hoodster.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense.
You're not the set or the game for 31-7 family. You do it for a foreigner.
It looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden,
you part of foreigner, California.
Really interesting.
You part of foreigner, California.
This possession will be a test.
You ain't never 31-7 set.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent too on the leaders.
You ain't never the 31-007 set.
And help this offense get back on pace here.
You ain't never the 31-007 set.
They're excited. They're jacked up. They just
You ain't my step regional family, nigga. You faking.
So they're ready to hump.
Fake. You ain't never the 31-007 set.
Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Got some of the
You ain't never the 31-007 set. Fake.
On second down. They're going to run it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last two plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw.
Oh, you dropped it!
A lot of pressure here on the quarterback there.
Way to choke.
How I throw, I think, is important.
I'm sorry, but that was a big choke, guy.
Outside the pocket.
You had that.
Easy throw or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still
That choke right there is horrible.
NC State sending
And you're never the 31-007 set.
They cashed in on a short field
Fake hood.
they had it, and now they'll go to work
Fake neighborhood. You're a fake neighborhood. You're never the 31-007 set.
Complimentary football so far. Like, you're down in the fourth quarter. Your defense has to get a stop. They get it, and I love the first play.
I don't want you. Southern Hospitality Bows. You're not even the 31-007 set. You're not my step regional family.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of
You're never the 31-007 set.
in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Just a short pass to your tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains.
I hope Confederates rob you of your steel leading artist earnings.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
You're never the 31-007 set. You're not the 31-007 set.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long.
I hope Confederates rob you of your steel leading artist earnings, you fake neighborhood character.
He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Get on the ground.
Can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down.
You ain't the 31-007 set. Fake neighborhood star.
Keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. What a good job to be able to pick up that.
I hope Confederates rob you of your.
Finish off the game.
Wait, hold up. I hope Confederates rob you of your steel leading artist earnings.
Time for their offense.
You ain't real hood. You're a fake neighborhood star.
Gives it to the back on the draw. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He's looking to throw. Bringing the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to go up top. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? third and goal. They'll try to throw it in. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might
Just for you
seal it.
being a fake hood star,
That
you
is
neighborhood
exactly
character.
what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat coffin, great execution by this offense.
You're
They
not
keep
even
this
the
game rolling.
31007 set.
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
You're not even the 31007 set.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass. It's Schwartz. Hauls it in. Still on his feet at the 40. Works
My
his way
nickname's
out of
One
bounds.
Bow
It's a
above
gain
all
of
Southern
16, and they'll
hospitality.
stop the clock. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make
My
that
nickname's
catch.
One Bow
They're
above all
dealing with
Southern
a second
hospitality.
and long. Looking to fire.
But never the 31007 set. That's
He's
funny.
taking a deep shot late in the game.
Smashed!
Ruined the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return.
Gang.
What a play there. And
On a
they'll
physical
take the
contact sports
universal
field.
symbol for we have this thing in hand. Guys, this is a really
When it's
good
physical,
win
that
for
means
this
two
ball
bodies
club as they
leading.
put together consecutive victories.
And that's
In this
all.
season, that's what you got to do. You got to
On
put together
Bows.
good weeks, build on each other, build that
And you're not
momentum,
even the
and continue to grow
31007
as the
set.
season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these
Old
players
neighborhood
to go
character.
out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks
Old
so much for
neighborhood
spending some
character.
time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse
Afterlife
Palmer, I'm Reese
physically
Davis, and this has
challenged.
been another presentation of
All right, guys. Thanks for coming through to watch the game. Play y'all.